Now, a lot of our shortlet investors that want to invest in Lagos have been looking at the market probably for the past 1 year, for the past 2 years, and they're asking themselves this vital question: that is the shortlet market in Lagos not already saturated? Are there not already too many shortlets in the market for them to invest? Does it still make sense for them to still invest in shortlet right now, considering the number of shortlet apartments, shortlet listings that are in the market around Lekki, around Ikoyi, around the Atlantic, around Ikeja and the likes? So in this episode of Meet the Property Guy, we'll be looking at the existing shortlet markets. Are there still opportunities there for investors to tap in? Is the market already at its peak? Is the market still climbing? And so on and so forth like that. So in case you are coming across a video like this for the first time, this Meet the Property Guy Property channel, and this will discuss everything real estate, from shortlet to rentals to land banking, different locations that you can invest, from Ekpe to Ikoyi to Lekki one, particularly around Lagos, and as well as all the terminologies you need to understand, all the jargons you need to understand about real estate investing, how to maximize your real estate profit and minimize your real estate risk. So after watching this particular educative guide, we have a whole playlist on shortlets. I would suggest that you go through that playlist. There are so many topics I've covered on that playlist, about if you are just starting to invest in shortlet, if you have a shortlet apartment already, if you are trying to understand the shortlet market, that playlist is going to help you a lot. All right, so let's go straight into the topic. Is the shortlet market in Lagos already too saturated? All right, so before we go straight into talking about the shortlet market and analyzing the shortlet market, if this is your second time, your first time, your third time, your fifth time on our video, on our channel, we are inviting you to subscribe to our channel. And if you are subscribed already, we are also encouraging you to turn on the notification button as shown on the screen, so that you don't miss any of our videos. It's very, very vital for you to subscribe to our videos, and also constantly receive updates about our new videos and our new topics. And as I've been promising for a while, there are also some new products that we'll be launching now on this channel, and I definitely want a lot of our investors, a lot of our audience, a lot of our die-hard fans to also enjoy from these opportunities. So this is one of the reasons why you should also subscribe and also turn on the notification button. All right, now looking at the shortlet market, does it still make sense for you to invest in the shortlet market right now? Absolutely yes. Is the mass market already too saturated? Is the market already too populated? Absolutely no. Considering the population in Lagos, the population growth of Lagos, and the business hub and business capital that Lagos is of the entire country, the shortlet market in Lagos is still very less saturated. And right now, what we are just having right now is shortlet market concentration, which means that the market is over concentrated in some certain location, which is not really bad, because that's definitely opening up opportunities in other locations to also catch up. Right now, there is over concentration of the market in Lekki Phase 1, Ikoyi, Victoria Island, then around Ikeja also. And gradually, both Yaba and Surulere are also popping up into the market right now, with more and more shortlet apartments and shortlet listings now popping up around Yaba and popping up around Surulere also, which is expected anyway. And I'm still going to do like a subsequent a sequel video to this, where I will now talk in detail about what is actually driving the shortlet market in Lagos. Like, what's driving the market, what's driving the demand. Because right now in this video we are just looking at the supply. Is the market already bloated? Is the market already oversupplied? Which is absolutely no, because the shortlet market is a hospitality business. If you are investing in shortlets, you are investing in hospitality real estate. So even your apartment is no longer residential, your apartment is already commercial, because I always repeat this on my channel: shortlet business, shortlet investment is a proper business. You have to run it like a business, and that's why I I always discourage it most times when my clients come to me that Rabiu, I want to buy a property in Chevron, I want to buy a property in Lekki, I want a 4-bed, I want a 3-bed, I want a 5-bed, somewhere I can stay, and then when I'm not in the country, I can put it on shortlets. You are really not going to maximize your investments if that's your model, because the shortlet market is a proper business. Just like when you want to open a hotel and you're like, okay, when I'm around is a house, when I'm away is a hotel. Or you want to open a school, when I'm around is a house, when I'm away is a school. You know, because if it's a school, it's a school. If it's a hotel, it's a hotel. If the apartment is for shortlet, then it's for shortlets. Because you need to make sure that you are maximizing all the running expenses, you are maximizing all the capital that you have put into that business, so it's going to be profitable. If you are just using it halfway, you are also going to be making half money, which is like almost a common rule in real estate anyway. If you are doing real estate as a side business, you are also going to be making side money. If you are doing real estate as a main business, then you're also going to be making main money. So if you are running shortlet as a side business, it's also side money that you are going to be making from that investment. And the side money that you are making from that investment might not even cover the running expenses that accrue with it, because it has to be 24/7 electricity, which means that you have to likely be on diesel or you have to be on inverter, and we both know how expensive these two can be. Then you have to get people there that are going to be maintaining the apartment, cleaning the apartment, doing repairs, and repairs can always come up anytime. Your occupants can call at any time that the water is not flushing, the water is not running, the AC is not cool, is not cold, the TV is this, the internet is that. There must be someone to attend to that almost 24/7, almost immediately, almost instantly. So these are the important things. That's why you should run it as a proper business and not do it as a side business. You want to buy a house to stay, buy it to stay. You want to buy a house for shortlet, buy it for shortlets. And the common challenge is, oh, I'm not in the country, then if I'm buying a house and I'm only in the country for 1 month or for 2 weeks or for 2 months, then why should I buy a house in the country? The truth of the matter is, if you are not based in Nigeria, your first set of investments, your first set of real estate in Nigeria should be for investments, should be for cash flow, should be for like capital gains. There's no reason your first house that you are buying in Nigeria and you are not based in Nigeria is for you to stay. There's no reason for that. You are not in Nigeria, you are not based here. Buy it for investment. Is when you have compiled this investment over years, then these investments are now yielding enough profit for you that can even fund you buying a house. So that means that 200 million or that 150 million that you are putting in that house that you are buying to stay, like around 100 million or 80 million out of that investment is coming as return from the previous investment that you have done. So let's go back to our analysis of the market, because that's the essence of this video anyway. So the market is still very big. The demand still outgo the supply. We are in September right now, and demand is already starting to climb right now. By the time is October, November, December, demand is always at the peak, at the highest. And if you have anything to do in Nigeria at November or December, and you are trying to look for a shorted apartment at that month, you are likely not going to see many, because most of them would already have been booked. That's the truth. The same thing with hotels in Lagos. November, December, most of them are always fully booked, and you start to wonder, but the guy said there's no money in this country now. So demand is already peaking right now, and so it is still undersupplied, and the demand is still pretty high. Like I said, I'm going to have a sequel video where we'll now start to look at what's really driving this demand. So are there still shortlet opportunities? Shortlet market in Lekki phase 1, absolutely yes. Let's say shortlet market and shortlet demand in Eco Atlantic that the existing apartments are not meeting up to, absolutely yes. Then I might not wonder that, okay, some people have apartment in these locations and the vacancy rate is very high. They're not really getting very constant bookings. That's very, very possible, because when you have a shortlet apartment, people are going to book what they see and what they know. If people don't see your apartment, they are not going to book it. If people don't know about your apartment, they are not going to book it. And that's why you definitely have to have an advert budget for your shortlet apartment. Are you going to be doing digital ads? Are you going to be doing influencer marketing? Are you going to be doing the traditional marketing? Are you going to be relying on nearby landmarks, like nearby hall centers, nearby event centers, nearby shopping centers, so that you can get the crowd that visit this place to know about your apartment? So this definitely, you have to have a clear advert strategy, which is very, very important. And that's why I always advise you that if you are doing shortlets, you must have an experienced manager. That's just it, very, very clear. So the market is still undersupplied right now, even in the very, very concentrated markets. And gradually we are now seeing a lot of location also now emerging, and the shortlet apartment and the shortlet supply rising in those locations. Yaba, Surulere, shortlet demand is rising there. First stack shortlet supply is rising also around first stack. And on the island, shortlet is rising now in Songotedo. Shortlet is rising now in around Ibamadesonya, Ogombo, Lekki scheme 2 also. And because of the Ibamadesonya down to Ekpe road that is now being completed, I also expect a lot of new locations around that axis to also spring up for shortlet market too. So there's still so many opportunities there. Because you are in the hospitality business, and as long as people still need places to stay, places to just crash, places to just spend a couple of days, spend a couple of weeks, because there's a party, there's an event, there's a conference, there's something to do in Nigeria, there's something to do in Lagos, then definitely there will still be opportunities there. So 100%, I feel the market is still undersupplied. And I feel also that the demand in the market, right, is still continue. We still continue to rise, probably for the next 1 year, for the next 2 years, for the next 3 years, as long as a lot of factors that is boosting and driving that demand still continues to grow. All right. So if you have something different, if you have a different perspective based on my analysis, based on my predictions, our comment section is definitely open. You can let us hear your view. If you have a shortlet apartment already running, can also let us hear your view. I've been more and more involved in the shortlet markets and short stay markets in the past 1 year, particularly with one of the big brands that I'm supporting and I'm partnering with. That's Crestview. I've seen what Crestview have done in the Lukbeju, like experience first time what Crestview is doing in Surulere right now, and that's giving me a lot of confidence about the opportunities and the potential in the market. And Crestview is coming to Ikeja probably by 2026. Crestview will be in Lekki just at the end of this year. So we feel like the market is there for us, the market is available, and we are 100% tapping into that market. So if you're also looking at how to tap into the shortlet opportunities, shortlet market also, I'm definitely open. I'm definitely open to hear from you. Like I said, we have a lot of products that we are working on, a lot of models that we are working on, and gradually we are working on our minimum viable products just to launch it and get you guys to use it. And with the feedbacks, with the customer reaction that we are getting, we also try to iterate and also improve the products, and just do that. A lot of things that we have on the pipeline, and that's why you have to subscribe on this channel. That's why you have to turn on the notification button, because there are so many opportunities that we are going to be bringing in the next few weeks that's going to definitely make you some extra bucks, and some of these opportunities can even make you billions in naira. So stay tuned and don't miss this channel. I still remain your normal property on the planet, your property advisor, property consultant, Rabi Mustafa. Thanks always for watching our videos, and see you next time.